Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I am so sorry for the malfunction this morning. We're having some internet connection issues this morning, so sorry about that. And I am so sorry about not being here yesterday. I forgot I had an appointment already set up for yesterday. So I am super, super excited. I'm super, super sorry about missing yesterday and different things like that. But I'm here today, so we're about to get the ball rolling, right? We are in week 4, right? Wow, week 4. Can y'all even believe it? Hello, hello. I cannot believe it myself that we are already in week 4. So, just to let you know, I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Instagram, I am on Facebook. Okay. So, I will be going back and forth and different things like that. Okay. So, um, if I do not answer any of your questions in the comments, don't think that I'm ignoring you. I'm just going back and forth and going through the lesson for today, right? And really, we are talking about the 12 women of the Bible, right? So, the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about the women of the Bible. So, I'm going to get ready to do a quick recap over the weeks that we did, right? So, oh my goodness, y'all, I'm so sorry. I am having internet problems. My whole sideboard just disappeared on me. Okay, so we are going to talk about we just do a recap of the few past couple of weeks that we have been talking about, right? So week 1 we talked about Esther, right? Esther was the one who stood up for her people, who basically sacrificed her life because if she went to the king without being summoned, and if you someone who goes to the king without being summoned, you could possibly potentially lose your life, right? So she sacrificed that to, you know, take a stand for her people to say, hey, my people are dying. We need to do something about it. But she had a plan before she even approached the king. Okay. So the book of Esther explains that, give you a full background of her story and different things like that. So week 1, we went through Esther. Week 2, we talked about Rebecca, right? Week 2, we talked about Rebecca, and Rebecca was the one who had that unknown journey, right? Rebecca was the one who had took the faith and the unknown journey and went off to marry Isaac, a man that she didn't know. Different things, her different challenges she was faced with throughout her life. Her 2 sons not getting together, and different things like that. So that we talked about that, her unknown journey, and how her faith was tested, the different challenges she went through, and different things like that. Week 3, we talked about Elizabeth, right? Um, and different things like that. So, and then when we talked about Elizabeth, we talked about the one who couldn't bear children at the time. Oh my goodness, my internet is messing up. Couldn't bear children at the time. So, but she continued to have faith, right? But her husband, Zachariah, didn't really truly believe that, his faith was kind of shaky. And he was silenced and wasn't able to speak until everything had went past and different things like that. But Elizabeth kept her faith. Elizabeth believed, even though it looked like it was impossible because at her age and different things like that. But she kept her faith. She believed God when God told her that, hey, you're going to have a child, right? So we talked about that. So we are in week 4, right? And before we continue to go on, I forgot to do my introduction, right? Welcome, welcome, welcome again, everyone. I am author Angelina Rito, aka Coach Rito. Okay, I am a 3-time best-selling author, best-selling and international. This book right behind me, as you see, Diamond Reveals, covered by Scars, a Diamond Reveal. This little purple book right here, that made 2-time bestseller as well as international bestseller. That's an anthology that I was a part of, 12 Amazing Women. This book over here, My Truth No More Secrets, was the first book book that I published in 2021 that made me an author, as well as My Life as a Girl Boss. Can you see it? My Life as a Girl Boss is the first book that made me a bestseller. Um, so yes, and that's an anthology as well. I'm in 3 anthologies, and I have um, published one, a journal, about 4 or 5 books myself that is on Amazon. Okay, so if you just go on Amazon, look up Author Angelina Rito, my book should pop up. But I have multiple books on Amazon, including a planner and a journal as well. Okay, so yes, yes, yes. So at the end of the day, welcome, 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 welcome. We are talking about the 12 women of the Bible. Okay. Um, Hopefully this will pull up. Okay, okay. So we are already in week 4, as I explained. Join me every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time on Facebook, Instagram, as well as YouTube. Okay. Um, as I read The Faith Within Her, She's No Longer Bound. Together we will explore the 12 life of women of the Bible. Okay. Um, yes, we will explore the 12 lives of the women of the Bible. So that's what we'll be doing. So today we are, and if you have any questions, you have any comments, if you can relate on any type of level, please put it down in the comments, right? Because I would like for each and every one of you to engage. If you can relate to Esther, who we talked about in week 1, right? So if you haven't seen it, if you don't know anything about Esther, go to week 1 and rewatch the video of week 1 when we talk about Esther, okay? And tell me, which one of these ladies can you relate to, or can you relate to all the ladies, right? Have your faith been tested in some of the similar ways as these ladies, right? Challenges and different things like that, right? So I want you to put down, in the comments, engage, and let me know. Have you experienced or have you went through similar different things as these women that we are speaking about and talking about over the next few weeks, right? Because we have 12 women, so that's 12 weeks. We're going to be talking about 12 women of the Bible, right? And just know there are more than 12 women in the Bible, but I just picked these 12 women to speak about and different things like that to, encourage and motivate individuals to move forward in life, not just women, but everyone, right? Because we all need that encouragement. We all need that motivation, right? All of our faith are being tested at this moment, right? We are faced with different challenges. We are faced with different situations that we feel that nobody can relate to and different things like that. But I'm here to tell you that it is someone out here in this world, including these 12 women of the Bible, that can relate to what you are going through right now or what you went through in your past or whatever your situation might be, right? Someone out there can relate. And that's why it is up to you and me to have that courage and have that strength to be able to tell our truth, be able to speak our truth, be able to go out and testify how God brought us through that darkness, right? There was times where our faith was tested. There was times when we felt like we wanted to throw in the towel. There was times when we wanted to scream and shout, but at the end of the day, we kept moving. We didn't allow those things to stop us or hinder us from moving forward. Because at the end of the day, like I tell people, if God woke you up this morning, He didn't wake you up because this morning, He woke you up because He's not done with you yet. You have to be willing to let go your path. Be willing to let go the bitterness. Be willing to let go the frustration, the anger. Be willing to put a stop to the procrastination, to the negative thinking, right? Those are the things that are hindering us and stopping us from moving forward and understanding why God truly created us, right? Imagine if I would have allowed the different things and challenges that I was going through back in 2019 to stop me or hinder me. I wouldn't be here right now today. I wouldn't be the author that I am. I wouldn't be a 3-time best-selling author. I wouldn't be on the path that I am on if I would allow those things to stop me. If I would allow other people's way of thinking to stop me. So So that's why I'm here today. That's why I'm doing these 12 weeks. That's why I'm going through these 12 women and going through these with you, because I know there's someone out there that needs this motivation. I know there's someone out there that needs this encouragement. Even if it's just one person, there's still someone out there that needs your truth. At the end of the day, they need your truth. They need your strength because they don't have it right now. So it's up to me and you to put our strength together to help build up the ones that are weak and the ones that cannot move on their own. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to dive in. So today, again, we're going to be talking about balancing service and faith. So what I want y'all to do, we're going to take probably a quick 2 minute, 3 minute break right now. Go get your coffee, go get your restroom break, because when I'm telling you, this is quite a read, okay? But it's worth it at the end of the day, right? Especially if you don't know about these women, especially if you're going through something right now, if you're going through the past and you're trying to figure out how to move forward from everything, right? So I want y'all to take a few minutes, go grab your coffee, go grab, take your restroom break and different things like that. And we're going to meet back here at, we're going to start back up again at 9, um, 15, 9:13, 9:14, 9:15. Okay, so go take your break, go get your coffee, because when we come back, we will be diving into Hannah, Faith. I put up Martha, didn't I? We're not going to be talking about Hannah. We are talking about Martha. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Martha, balancing service and faith. Oh my goodness, internet. Okay, so yes, so we're going to take a moment. That's a break. I'm still online. You said try the other internet. Okay. All right. Let me. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. I am back. I am back. I am back. Okay. All righty. So let's go ahead and get started. So today we're talking about balancing service and faith. Um, and we're talking about Martha, okay? And if you go to Luke chapter 8 and 10, I want to say, it gives a little background about Martha, talks about Martha and different things like that, okay? All right. Martha was a woman of deep faith and unwavering dedication to serving others, as illustrated in her story from the Bible. In a small town named Bethany, Martha lived with her siblings, Mary and Lazarus. They were close friends of Jesus, who often visited their home during his travels. Martha was known for her hospitality and care in ensuring everything was in order for their guests. One day, Jesus arrived in Bethany, accompanied by his disciples. As always, Martha welcomed them into her home. Being responsible for the household chores, Martha busy set about preparing a meal, ensuring everything was perfect for their honored guests. Her dedication to serving others was her way of showing her love for Jesus. However, as Martha bustled around attending the preparation, she noticed her sister Mary sitting at Jesus' feet, listening intently to his teaching. Martha's heart was torn between her desires to serve and her longing to join in the enlightening discussion. Feeling overwhelmed and burdened by the task, Martha approached Jesus and expressed her concerns, saying, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her then to help me. Jesus, with compassion and understanding, replied, Martha, Martha, you are anxious and troubled about many things, but one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken away from her. Martha paused, absorbing Jesus' gentle words. In that moment, she realized that deeper significance of being present and attentive to the spiritual nurturement Jesus offered. It wasn't merely about the physical preparation, it was about embracing the teachings of love, compassion, and faith. From that moment, Martha's understanding of faith evolved. She recognized that while serving others is important, nurturing one's spirit and learning from Jesus was equally crucial. Her faith matured beyond the confines of duty, finding balance between service and spiritual growth. In the days that followed, Martha continued to care for Jesus and his disciples. But now, with a newfound perspective, she made time to sit at Jesus' feet, absorbing his teaching and depending her understanding on faith, realizing that true service springs from a heart filled with faith and love. Martha's story teaches us the importance of balancing service with spiritual nurturement. Her journey showcases the evolution of faith, a journey where dedication to serving others intertwines with the pursuit of spiritual growth and understanding. Okay, so now we're going to have a reflection on author's faith, right? So we have a few, we have about 8 reflections on Martha's faith, okay? Martha's faith journey, as depicted in the Bible, offers valuable insights and reflection, okay? Number 1, service as an expression of faith. Martha's commitment to hospitality and service was a testament to her faith. Her actions reflected a deep desire to honor and care for Jesus, showcasing how faith can be expressed through serving others. 2, balancing action and contemplation. Martha's initial concern about the divisions of labor between her and her sister, Mary, highlights the struggles between actions in one's faith journey. It raises the question of finding between serving actively and taking time to spiritual and learning. 3, learning and growth. Martha's interaction with Jesus provided a moment for her growth in faith. Jesus gently redirected her focus from overwhelming busyness and recognizing the importance of spiritual nurturement, and empathizes the significance of continuous learning and openness to spiritual insight as part of deepening one's faith. Okay. The next one is humility and teachability. Martha's willingness to approach Jesus and express her concerns demonstrates an openness to learning. Her faith journey was not but adaptive, showing the importance of being receptive to guidance and correction in the pursuit of spiritual growth. All right, transformation of perspective. Martha's shift in perspective indicates a transformation in her understanding of faith. She learned that faith isn't solely about internal acts of service, but also about cultivating a receptive heart and mind and absorb spiritual teaching and insight. Integration of faith in daily life. Martha's story underscores the integration of faith into daily life. It's not just about performing religious duties, but embracing a faith that every aspect of one's being, actions, thoughts, and relationships. Finding balance. Martha's stories encourage believers believers to find balance in their faith, recognizing the importance of both service and spiritual reflection. It's a reminder that while service and action are vital, taking time for spiritual growth and, and is equally essential. Martha's faith journey resonates with many individuals striving to live out their faith in practical ways while also seeking spiritual depth. Her story prompts us to reflect on our own balance between serving others and nurturing our spiritual well being, empathizing that a robust faith integrates both aspects. Can you relate? Okay, can you relate to the women who resonate with Martha's story? Martha's journey portrays a heartfelt balance between faith, service, and learning. Her story reflects the challenging and joy many face in striving to balance responsibility, faith, and personal growth. Martha was known for her hospitality and service, often depicted as the diligent worker, diligently attending to her task, yet at times she grappled with distractions and worries that took her focus away from what truly mattered. If you find yourself in the whirlwind of responsibilities and sometimes feel overwhelmed by the demands placed on you, Martha's story might feel familiar. You're not alone in striving to balance various roles and obligations while yearning for spiritual growth and connection. Martha's narrative teaches us about the importance of prioritizing and functioning one's spiritual well being. It's okay to step back, take a moment for yourself, and refocus on what truly matters. Embrace moments of quiet reflection, allowing yourself to connect with your faith and find peace amidst life busyness. Your worth is not solely defined by your achievements or the number of tasks completed. Embrace the value of simply being, taking time to nourish your soul and deepen your connection with your faith. Remember, just as Martha learned and grew in her understanding, your journey is also one of growth and discovery. Embrace the lessons life offers, both in service and in personal reflection. May Martha's story encourage you to find a balance between your responsibilities and personal well being. Take moments to rest, reflect, and deepen your faith, knowing that in finding this balance, you'll discover renewed strength and peace. Keep serving with a compassionate heart and nurture your spirit along the way. Okay, and that is balancing service and faith pertaining to Martha. Okay, now, like I said in the comments, can you resonate, right, with Martha? Right? Can you feel like you just keep doing something and doing the things and doing it and doing it, and you look at one of your brothers and sisters and they, they flourishing, and you like you wondering why, and and you trying to question Jesus and different things like that, right? Can you resonate with Martha, right? Um, so drop that in the chat. That is week 4 for us today, right? Balancing service and faith, right? Week 1, we talked about Esther. Week 2, we talked about Rebecca. Week 3, we talked about Elizabeth. This is week 4. We are talking about Martha. And we are reading from, this is on Amazon, as well as my personal website that I'm going to put up right now, readthosexpressions.com. So if you would like to follow along, you're more than welcome to. You can go on Amazon and purchase a copy of the book, or you can go on my personal website that I have posted up. Readthosexpressions.com. Instagram, it is in my bio. So you just go and click it, and it'll send you directly to my website where you can purchase the book as well. If you would like to follow along the next few weeks that we have, okay? So we are in week 4. I'm excited, right? I am super excited. The weeks are going by pretty fast. Again, I apologize for not showing up yesterday on Tuesday, but we will be meeting every Tuesday. Okay. If something happens and I run into something, we will meet the next day at 9 a.m. like we did today. But we will meet every Tuesday at 9 a.m. on Facebook, my main page, Instagram, as well as YouTube. Okay. Go to my YouTube, please. Follow me. It's my name, Angelina Rito. Um, Go like it, follow me, and different things like that. I really appreciate it. If you're not on my Instagram, please go follow me on Instagram, author Angelina Rito, same as my Facebook page. Um, Instagram, if you're not following me on YouTube or my Facebook, please go and follow me. I really appreciate it. Like, share, invite your sisters, invite your brothers, right? Every Tuesday at 9 a.m. right here, right? Because, like I said, you might feel like it's not for you, but it's for someone out there, right? To encourage and motivate individuals to not allow the different challenges to hinder you from moving forward. And not just only that, but to keep faith, right? That's the whole motive here, right? Is keeping our faith, right? Keeping our faith strong, and you know, knowing that whatever we go through, God is right there with us, right? And just keeping faith that everything's going to turn out all right, right? Um, Trouble don't last always, right? Trouble do not last always, and I want each and every one of you to remember that trouble do not last always, right? And not just only that, but God did not wake you up because this morning He woke you up because He's not done with you yet. Remember that, right? Remember that you have a purpose. Remember that there is a reason to why God created you, and why God continuing to bless you with life, right? Um, Not to be stuck in your comfort zone, not to be, dwelling in your past, not to be allowing whatever you're going through to stop you or hindering you from moving forward in life. You got to keep moving, regardless of what you're going through, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make you strong. That's what's going to give you that strength to be able to face the next challenge, right? Because that's life. Every day you're going to you don't every day you're going to be faced with something, right? The thing is, you just don't know what that thing is that you're going to be faced with, right? But as long as we keep our faith, as long as we trust and believe in God, we are prepared, right? We are ready to face whatever it is that is coming our way, right? But at the end of the day, we just got to continue to keep our faith. We got to continue to believe. We got to continue to trust in God. We got to continue to, be the best you, right? You got to continue to be the best you at the end of the day, right? You cannot allow the distractions. You cannot allow other people opinions or um, their beliefs or whatever it is to fall up on you, right? You have to be able to stand on your own at the end of the day, right? And at the end of the day, you're really not standing on your own because God is right there with you. You might just feel that you're standing on your own, but God is always by your side no matter what. God is your friend. God is your lover. God is everything that you might feel that you are missing, right? God has it all. But I just want to encourage each and every one of you to continue to move forward, right? Especially throughout the week, right? I know we already into the middle of the week, right? But we want to make sure that before we even start our week, that we set goals, right? That we, write out our assignments that we need to accomplish throughout the week, right? And I tell a lot of people that when I talk about assignments, when I talk about goals, I'm not talking about, doing laundry, dishes, room, or anything like that. Those are tasks. That's what I call tasks that you have to do throughout the day, right? That automatics comes with it, right? With life, anyways, right? I'm talking about, the assignments that God placed on your heart, the goals that you want to accomplish, right? Like going back to school, maybe writing that book, maybe investing into your business, maybe starting a business, right? Whatever it is that God has placed on your heart to do. Those are your goals, those are your assignments, right? Those are the things that you should be writing down, and planning out to make sure that you are successful in accomplishing those goals, right? So, you always want to start off on Sunday before the week even starts to start writing your goals down, right? Start writing your assignments down, right? Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever that you want to accomplish, start trying to line those things out now, right? Because tomorrow's not promised to nobody, right? So we want to make sure that whatever it is that our assignment is, we want to make sure that we are successful in completing those assignments, right? So get you a journal, get you, something that you can write your goals out with, your assignments. I created a journal, my first journal that I created, let it go, let it fly. And that is 52 weeks. So it's basically a year-long journal, and it has 52 weeks in it. Every week you write a goal or assignment, might be the same one, but as long as you writing down your goals and assignments and you are taking steps to be successful in accomplishing that assignment or assignments, and different things like that, right? So with that being said, I don't want to run through the time, because don't want this video to be super long, because I would like for the ones that are watching the replay to actually sit and watch the replay. Okay. So with that being said, I am going to close out. That is my time. But again, we do meet here every Tuesday at 9 a.m. So please be present, engage. And if you are watching that replay, please engage, drop some purple hearts. Tell me if you can relate to any of these women. Go back and watch the replay of week 1 through week 3, because we are now in week 4. And next week, before I actually close out, because I have the next, see, where she's at. I know I had it on here. Here we go. All right, so next week we'll be talking about Hannah. The topic is faith through trials and trumps. Okay, we'll be talking about Hannah. So um, go back into the Bible. Matter of fact, I think I gave you the wrong one for Martha. Hannah is in Luke chapter 8 and 10. Sorry about that. I think it's Hannah that's in chapter Luke 8 chapter Luke chapter 8 verses no shoot Luke chapter 8 and chapter 10. Go through that and give you a little background of Hannah's story and different things like that. But next week we will be talking about Hannah, faith through trials and trumps. So go back, do the little background research on Hannah. Come back with your questions. Come back with any encouragement or anything that you might have for other viewers who are watching this, who needs that encouragement and motivation to move forward. Okay. So, with that said, we are finna get ready to close out now. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed week. Have a blessed day. And with that being said, I am Coach Rito. Let it go, let it fly, and testify. And I see y'all next Tuesday, 9 a.m. right here. Y'all have a blessed day.